Welcome to Last Night, your official sci-fi recap show. Tuesday nights have gotten more and more competitive since the Sci-Fi Channel started airing Robot Combat League after Face Off, and both competitions are driving the fans wild. I'm joined today by Richard Mills, a man who knows something about competition, having boxed with real robots back in the day. Welcome to the show, Mr. Mills.
It's my pleasure to be here, Miss Enghill.
What did you think of last night's episode of Robot Combat League?
There's something everyone needs to remember about robots, Miss Enghill. The heavier they are, the more tired they get. Their joints could come falling apart at any moment. We saw it last week when Axe's head was knocked clean off. We saw it the week before when the commander was cut literally in half. And we saw it last night when Steampunk's fist fell off.
Thankfully for them, it's easier to replace a robot limb than a human one.
Even so, the bigger robots have not been consistently better than the smaller ones so far.
I've always been a fan of the steampunk genre, so ever since I first saw that Robot Combat League had a robot named Steampunk, I've been waiting to see their match. And it certainly didn't disappoint. Ashley Nunes is another competitor with a very compelling personal story. If I hadn't been rooting for her already, I would be now.
Miss Nunes is certainly likable and a fierce competitor, but she and her teammate Kyle Samuelson need to learn to communicate better. It's like the old proverb about two people trying to carry one bucket.
Kyle has a pretty interesting story as well. He's 21 and already something of an expert on robotics. He mentors younger children on a subject.
That's all fine and well, but a team can either go twice as fast or half as fast as either alone could go. They managed to give Medieval a serious pounding, but next week, the real tournament begins.
Just you saying it in those words gets me pumped for the second round. Let's talk about Face Off, which will actually be starting its final round next week. The final four of Eric F., Chris, Anthony, and Wayne represent some of the brightest and most talented makeup artists today. Last night, they got a sneak peek at Sci-Fi Network's newest apocalyptic storyline, Defiance.
Well, not all of them got a sneak peek. I tell you, last night was just not Eric's night. First, he was unable to go to Canada with the other three to be in set for Defiance, but he was last up to pick characters for the hybrid challenge and didn't get his preferred choices.
I suppose those are barriers that everyone has to face at times, no matter what sort of work you do. I don't get to travel much for my work either.
I have to say, I sort of knew he would be the one to leave. The way they kept spotlighting him throughout the show, especially his declaration that the only thing he needed was for him to be happy with his own work, it was very foreshadowy.
It does help to heighten the drama. On the other hand, not everyone who gets the focus gets the boot.
At this point, there are clues everywhere. And next week is the finale, as you said. My bet is on Anthony to win. He's been more consistent in his work, though perhaps not as naturally artistic as Wayne.
Wayne keeps falling behind on his time. Thought's another hazard of any business. Deadlines. His final paint job was so rushed that Glenn Hedrick said it looked like it was applied with a baseball bat.
Wayne is a gifted artist, but as any competitor will tell you, the buzzer has the final say.
Even in the real world, you can't always stay up all night finishing something to make it just right. Everyone has to learn that sometimes you just have to go with what you have. Thank you for joining me today, Mr. Mills.
You're very welcome, Miss Enghill.
And thank you all for watching last night.